Guys, before we get started with today's episode of What's the Right Shot, I want to make sure that at the end of sets or the end of matches that you've got crystal clear shot choice clarity, especially in your really close matches. Right down below, there's a link. When we're done today, I want you to click it and want you to get signed up for this course. Here comes today's episode of What's the Right Shot. Guys, what's up? Hey, let's get into today's episode of What's the Right Shot. Yours truly with the return of serve. And I am going to pause it right about, come on, here. And I'm going to ask you, if you are me, what shot are you going to play? And there's something besides shot choice in this that I'm going to point out in just a little bit that is really, really important. But for right now, if you are me, what shot are you going to play? You're going to take this, drive this, maybe back up the line into the alley as a passing shot, past that net player in front of you. Maybe you're going to drive it back at the server's feet. Maybe you're going to chip it at the server's feet. Maybe you're going to play it like a little approach shot somewhere over there, right? But at some point, because you've got shot choices here, at some point you've got to start committing to, and what I do, I just go with whatever's the first shot choice that comes into my mind. I've just, someone asked me the other day, well, what's instinctive? What does that mean, go with your instinctive shot choice? Well, instincts to me mean what's the first shot choice that you've got in that sub-menu, that possible sub-menu that might drop down in front of you in terms of the sub-menu of all the different shot choices. I just now go with whatever is the first one that I think about, and I just totally trust it. And I just found over the years that works better. There's no guarantee that there's a formula that says, well, the first one you think about is going to win you the point every time. Look, you could drive this thing perfectly. You could hit a Grigor Dimitrov topper backhand up the line, but if that opponent in front of you right about now starts to guess that that's what you're going to do, and they get there, man, all you've done is just laid out a perfect ball for them to volley, no matter how high quality a backhand you hit. So all you can do at this point is decide, here's my shot choice. I'm 100% committed to it, and I'm going to take my time to execute it, not rush it, not get too far out in front, not squeeze the handle to death because I don't want the ball to come back. What's the thing that we've always talked about, right? All right, I've committed to my shot choice. I'm going to hit a high quality ball. Because those guys are good over there, I'm assuming it's probably coming back, and that's okay. And whatever does come back, if it does, we'll just take it from there. That's the whole thing. So are you going to win every time? Of course not. But if you start committing to your instinctive, your first shot choice, what you're going to find is you hit a higher quality ball consistently. Okay, so for me, in this point here, I just decided, you know what? I'm going to slide this as an underspin backhand approach. And part of this is, if I'm going to slide it, I want you to look at the footwork here. We call it a karaoke step with that back foot sliding behind. And part of that is to help stay sideways as you go through it, right? There's a little bit of side-to-side swing path on this. And part of that's just to, give it a little bit of a different bounce over there. But it's the same thing in terms of all you're trying to do is stay sideways so the swing path has a chance to go in that direction. And then let's see what comes back. And you know what? I don't think this was my intended shot, which was into the alley as an outright winner. I'll take it. But the whole mindset here is that I'm not thinking I'm going to hit an outright winner. I'm probably here just going, I just want to play it over into that half of the court as an approach shot, and let's see what happens. And, unintended, a little bit better than what was than what I was probably thinking about. So, look, I told you in the beginning, there's something else I want you to be thinking about here. And if you listen after I hit the return, okay, you can't really, you might not be able to hear it, but right about here, my partner is starting to look. Maybe it's a ball they should take, and I'm just telling them, I got it, which means that I want you to stay there, and I want you to do your best to give me some room to be able to play my shot back cross court, right? And too often, what happens if you don't communicate with your partner on this is they're not sure. They're not sure if this is a ball that you're going to take, and they start looking to move over and get a little bit kind of squeezing down your lane to be able to hit this ball back into. So communication is absolutely huge. All right, guys, look, that's it for me today. Hope this has been helpful. Basically, what we're talking about here is two things. Number one, communication, and then number two is shot choice commitment, early shot choice commitment. So you've got 100% fully committed to it, which means you get to take your time. If you go through that sub menu of shot choices, wow, you just never really fully commit. And there we have it. All right, down below, guys, want to hear what's on your mind today. Any comments, questions, remarks, let me know. And as I said at the top of the video, I got a message here at the end for you that if you've not yet picked up my mindset training course, you got to do so. Right down below is a link. I want you to click that link, get inside the course, get started. It's a 28-day course and solves a lot of problems for you in terms of the mental part of the game of tennis. Guys, let's get out there. Let's help someone else have a great day. Guys, I'll see you again next time. Guys, it is Brent back here with you, and want to make sure that if you're getting tight or anxious, let's call it what it is. Sometimes choking at the end of sets when you got a nice lead, or at the end of the matches, especially in those really close matches. I want to make sure that you've got crystal clear shot choice clarity in those moments so that you get across the finish line. You get the W that you've worked so hard to get. Right down below, there's a link. I want you to click it. If you haven't already done so, get signed up for my 5 mini mindset skills training course. It's a 28-day course. And yeah, it's going to show you, it's going to teach you how to get that crystal clear shot choice clarity at the end of sets and the end of matches. Right down below, there's a link. Click it, get signed up, and I will see you inside that course.